welcome to Classic Car Cave. Yeah, I just want to put up a little bit, or intro if you like, for want of a better word, about the videos I put up about the rant, and then I did a follow-up on that as well, explaining a few things about the XK150. I had loads and loads of comments, nearly 100 I think on the rant, and quite a lot on the backup one. And there was some great stuff came out of it. What didn't surprise me, but it was pretty much 99% people were basically thinking the same kind of way, which just shows you that the majority are not being listened to, and minorities are running the world, unfortunately. But there were some great comments. One of the comments, I won't mention individual people, but if you get a chance, you should read through some of the comments because they're very good, very witty as well. One comment which I thought which stood out to me was one person said the problem with opinions is they're like arseholes. Everybody's got one, and I thought, yeah, that's spot on the money. But there were some really good ones about when I was talking about legends, and people were saying leg ends. And experts, and yeah, X as in used to be. I mean, I'm an ex-Royal Marine, so that's an X. I don't do it anymore, which I thought was quite good. And I think a couple of the other words, the patina one was Pat and Tina. And I got some great stories about people with patina, people driving. One guy wrote a comment saying that he'd been to a show years ago, and some guy had driven a car with an older car with a classic, with the spring in the seat that he was sitting on was completely through the leather or the vinyl, whatever, and the spring was almost up his arse, but he drove 200 miles with it like that, but he called it patina. And the other one was originality or original, and most people agreed that at the end of the day, if you preserve a vehicle, you've got to do certain things to it. But there was some great humour in it, and if you get a chance, go back to that, because it doesn't matter, you won't get, there's not another click, because once you've done it, clicked on it once, it's done. So I'm not looking for more views on it, but there's some great comments, really, yeah, just good humour. That's what I really liked about it. But anyway, so I'm going to be working on the Citroen, because I really need to get this cab sorted out, and so this is what this video will be on. So I hope you'll enjoy it, and I hope you stick along with as I go along, or as we go along and get it built up. So I hope you enjoy the video. Cab up, but I've run out of height. I can only extend these up onto these bolts. I made it extend like that, so obviously we could get a higher lift, and the reason it drops down is so that we don't have to tip it over to get it out of these doors, because obviously the entrance exit door is quite low. Anyway, and that's right at the end of the chain. The problem is the straps, I just can't get the straps in the right place. So what I think I'll do is drop it back down onto what I've made. So I really need to turn it over on its side to do it properly. What I'll do is I'll drop it back down onto that base there, where the carrots are going to be. So there's one there, and there's the other one on the other side. And then what I'll do is I'll stick a plank of wood from that top piece there to the back piece, and then bring the chain down, and hopefully that'll give us enough height to get it off. What I'm not taking into account is that we've now got this back on it. We haven't lifted it since we put this back piece on, and it's actually that extension piece that's causing us a problem on both sides. This piece here, I didn't really take that into account. I could take the bed off, but I still wouldn't get it up enough. So, plan B, stick a chunk of wood under it and try and get it in the middle and see how we go from there.
This is the Self-Preservation Society. This is the Self-Preservation Society. Go wash your German badge, your boat race too. Comb your bonnet fair, we got a lot to do. Put on your digger and your peck and ride, 'cause time to hurry and buy.
So we can do all these repairs while it's down here low. Yeah, and do all this because we had to cut and shut a few things like there. You can see that's got to be cleaned up and redone. Same here, the box section on the end, we had to cut and bring it back slightly. And you can see now I can get to these two really easily. That one there and that one there, which is what I wanted. We can also weld the bottom here and here. They were already done before I put them in. Yeah, just really kind of get after it. So it's bent that lip a little bit, but I can get that back into shape with a hammer and dolly. And next time I'll put a block of wood in so it's up onto that piece of metal. But yeah, you live and learn. It's quite difficult though to get off, but at least I can get to it now. Even inside we can do all this welding down here, which you won't see then on the outside. It'll save a lot of cutting and grinding. So there we are. Yeah, that was hard yards, that. But I got it, and it's away from the cars while I'm welding, so that's good news. So, whoa, I'll call it a day of that, I think. I'm absolutely knackered now. And there's the chassis with just the back bit on it. So, and that's the two holes we're looking for, is these two here. So that bracket, in fact I'll get it and I'll show you exactly how it goes on, so you can see what I'm talking about. So there's two. So there's this one and this one here. So this one goes on that side. Obviously it's left-hand drive, and that goes on that side there. And you can see it actually catches on that one there and that one there. And you can see it's just about half of the box section. So that goes on that side. And then this one, this is the pedal box. This goes like that on the same side, but so it's a bit hard to do with one hand film. Oh, typical. There's a bolt in it. There you go. So that goes. Where is it? Where are they? Somehow that goes on there. Ah, it's got to go into that. It's got to go into that bit there. This spring bit. Excuse me. Let me just turn it off, and I'll show you. I'll get it in. So you can see that spring acts in there, and obviously the bolts go through that piece there, but obviously this has got to come up in line there, as you can see. So you can see why that box section's got to come out. So what I'll do is I'll cut a piece in the box section and then I'll build a strap over the top of it, on the side of it, which will then make it strong again, or fill it in some way. I might even use tubes, we'll see how it goes. But that's how the pedal box is. So, brake and the clutch. So, yeah, next job, crack on with this once I get my breath back.